I really should do something with that. Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew Hester, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Isn't she beautiful? I mean, there's a little bit of touching up that I'm gonna have to do. Um, I mean, overall, I do like the shape of the ship. It's just the finer details. I'm still iffy. Anywho, so we are ready to launch. I do know before someone says in the comments the fact that I'm missing the sight or the wing propeller bulges on the side. Yes, I am aware of that. I plan to install those in the fitting out. So yeah. Oh crap! It's a new day. Oh, I'm gonna need more steel plates. Remember, I try to do 5,000 steel plates a day I play Space Engineer. So if I don't play for a week, then no, I don't need to add 35,000 steel plates. Anywho, but I digress. Oop, lag spike. I really need to disable cargo ships. Anywho, so yes, Le Titanic is ready for launch, and as you can see, we have these nice, lovely bulkheads. Yeah, it's one thing to see this on a diagram, but or a like a side profile view of what the Titanic looked like on the inside, but to actually see the actual physical representation, it's kind of baffling that the damn thing sunk. But I digress. Probably would have been those arrogant people who would have said, "Hey, it's unsinkable." Um, what else? I know I haven't done this part. Like the A deck, promenade, and the boat deck. It's just getting this part of the hull just right is gonna be questionable. So I wanna do that in the fitting out. So yeah, in fitting out, basically what's gonna happen is I build.
Energy low.
Thank you. I build from the bottom up. So we install the quote unquote boilers, the steam turbines, the auxiliary electrical turbine, or whatever it's called, propellers, etc. That's on the bottom deck. So yeah. So fun little tidbit as I get the necessary supplies. Also recharge the battery. Okay. So little tidbit is that the I'm in the wrong part. Okay, get that. Sorry, I'm trying to piston. I'm still trying to get used to the build planner. Like I have almost 7,000 hours in Space Engineers, and yet I didn't even know that was a thing. Anyhow, the thing about fitting out a large ship in ye olden days is that really the when you launch a ship, you're just launching a hull. Hulls back then really weren't suited for the launch process for having the entirety of their weight. Like the Titanic was over 50,000 tons, whereas the hull itself, I think, I'd estimate was between 20 and 25,000 tons. The rest of the bulk being well, the cabins, the machinery, etc. So, um, yeah. Anyhow, yep, it's a lot of blocks, but we're under 10,000 physical shapes. I could probably have built this. Like, I think I could build like 300-meter long ships. Anywho. So, now the challenging bit. As you can see, I don't exactly have a lot of room. I can't wait to start you. Anyhow. Okay, so this is the center of the ship. Dang it, I just remembered it's not centered as much because I kind of had a disaster. Oh, well. We'll get to it. Alright, we'll go one more. Install the piston. Get the ramming head on. Yeah, good enough. We'll get that welded up just in case. Alright. Oh, this could either end in disaster, or this is going to be the most glorious thing I've ever done in Space Engineers so far. Another lag spike. Yes, I saw the unfinished blocks. Considering these are on the keel, I probably shouldn't be overbearing. Oh, don't tell me there's clipping. Nope, I just parked it very close to the ground, I think. Anywho, she's now free. We are ready. Now, one thing the White Star Line did in the old days was they never christened their ships. They just hit the button and launched the ship. But in my case, no. I christened this the RMS Titanic. And we find lunch. Probably could have gone a little faster. Oh, it's glorious. Absolutely glorious. Quickly, move, move, move. I should have done this. I'm not used to recording stuff like this. Oh, it's just beautiful. Yes, I need screenshots. This is beautiful. I have no idea how many hours this took. If I had to guess, at least... Well, then again, I have to factor in the 2 failed designs, so I'd say potentially 100 hours just to get to this point. Oh, yes, and I know I'm missing the rudder. Again, I will do that in the fitting out process. Yeah, I should have done 2 meters a second. The Titanic is 269 nice meters long, so I'm just so giddy. But again, I'm slightly annoyed at the shape of the hull, at least in the stern. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Considering this was built in survival, I don't care. Much. A little bit. Oh well. Anywho. Oop, I could probably start welding. I don't even have to move. This is so beautiful. So what's next? Well, as I said, the fitting out process, first off, I'm gonna install some oxygen O2 generators just because I'm almost out of hydrogen bottles from all the cargo ships I pillaged. I think I have 1,000 hours in this world, give or take 100, and I pretty much survived exclusively on the hydrogen bottles I got from cargo ships. Oh, we're almost clear. We're almost clear. Keep going. How fast is this thing going? Oh. Beautiful. For fuck's sakes. So yeah, the fitting out process is pretty much going to be me just going through the ship with a fine-tooth comb, trying to find all the little things like this. Okay, good. It's on the other side. Remember, I do have a quality of life mod that enables mirroring and survival. The ship would have taken so... The first whole attempt took forever because of the fact that I did not have this quality of life. And with that, she is free. Okay, I probably... Whoa. That is so trippy. Anyhow, I should probably stop her. Do. Alright, we'll let her come to us. Contact in 2, 1, contact. And with that, we are done. I thought I got all these. So yeah, the fitting out process is pretty much just going to be exclusively trying to find all the little bits. I do plan to round the hull a little bit, similar to how this middle section is, where if we were to look at it from the side like this, like it looks like a proper hull, except for some parts. But again, I'll get to those. It's just a question of well, getting to it. Anywho, so let's see. So if I was to do hydrogen, it kind of looks like a boiler. But I wanna test something. Wait for inertia. There we go. Okay, that. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting process. But the thing I'm going to have to do in the background is figure things out. So this does 500 kilowatts. So, oh, good lord. That's quite a bit for a small. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting process. One nice quality of life mod I do have is an increased inventory, because this... to be honest, I'm not going to be able to get a small ship in here again. Like, I know I have the one right there that, yes, helped considerably with this heavy armor for the bulkheads, but I don't know about that. So, anyhow, so I'll give a brief little overview of what the inside is going to. I'm sorry, what? The frick did you come from? Anywho, wait a second. How? Do I even want to know? No, again, it's the small things. Anyhow, so this little area is actually technically the steam turbine room, or the pistons. Those three-story reciprocating engines. The Titanic had two of them. Looking at the hydrogen engine, this is basically what this is going to be. So if anything, I'm probably going to stack these on top of each other, like put a couple down here, make a little spacer in between, and then have catwalks potentially to walk up them. Again, this is something I'm going to be trying to figure out, because 500 kilowatts is pretty significant power. Of course, I don't know how much I'm going to need, so if anything, I'm probably going to overdo it, because one thing... I'm starting to get ahead of myself. So this is the main engine room. This will be the auxiliary power, so this is where all the batteries go. These areas are technically where the propeller shafts go, so, and fresh water tanks. So I think these are going to be most likely is where the oxygen tanks are stored. So when the boiler rooms, in air quotes, separate the hydrogen from the oxygen in the ice, the oxygen will be stored in this area, plus a little area towards the front. We'll get to that part. Hydrogen will be kept, well, near the third-class passengers, because screw the poor. This is technically supposed to be a bulkhead, but seriously, what the hell am I supposed to fit in this area? Why are we moving? Why are we... I need to get thrusters on this so this thing can move on its own, because this is... If you look right around here, I mean, this is unnerving. Like, it doesn't appear to be moving, but call me paranoid. So anywho, sorry. Yeah, this area I'm not entirely sure right at the moment. Again, I'm gonna work my way from the keel up. So a lot of what I'm thinking right now is mostly in the tank top. Basically, anything below this deck is what I'm theorizing will be taking place. Anywho, so if we fly over yonder way, so this is technically boiler room 1, but this will be oxygen room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, and then you have, thank you, then you have the cargo holds, and these two, the main cargo, fireman's, again, there's going to be a lot of interpretation just because, well, this is Space Engineers, not an actual ship. Anywho, so, like, right here, this is the peak tank in the bow, where water is stored to keep the ship level as it traverses the oceans. This would be another place for oxygen, which should be able to store quite a bit of. The only problem is I like having everything accessible to crew. So, well, then again, I am missing the. There's supposed to be another floor here. It's technically the lower Orlop deck, but I haven't really accounted for it. But I may account for it now, just because. Again, I like having everything to be accessible for crew to work on. So, yeah. So, I'm going to be... This is probably going to take the longest part. Like, shaping the hull. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look the best, but hey, this was actually easy compared to... I'm going to have to fill in the interior, including all the cabins. Anywho, so to get back on schedule, I think what I'm also going to do, in addition to fitting this out, the Yamato. I know the gantry doesn't look like it, but, well, it kind of does if you look at it, these two side to side. But this, lag spike, this is wider than this one. Because Yamato was 28 meters wide. Or was it? Okay, let me Google this. Titanic was 28. Yes, I know it was sunk in 1945. Thank you very much. No, the Yamato was 39 meters wide. So, yeah, I had to widen this gantry to accommodate it. But I know I said it... What in the... I did not grind this. Why? The joys of survival sometimes, I swear. But yeah, so I'm going to be... Well, I actually don't play as much as I used to. Maybe an hour. At most 2 if I'm feeling really good, or like today's Friday, so yeah, I actually played 2 hours today. First thing I did after getting off work was just veg out, continue construction, and all that. So, but I'm starting to ramble, so I'm going to end this episode here. Again, if you guys have any project suggestions you would love to see built out, yes, the Titanic will go onto the Steam Workshop one of these months. I mean, the hull only took, I want to say, 3 weeks. So, depending on how... Oh, good lord. It was easier to place these than it is to grind. Ugh, I need to put another med bay over here. Funny enough, the Titanic did have a med bay, so one of the small details that I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the oxygen and hydrogen system or conveyors separate from any other, well, except the oxygen. The oxygen will run throughout the ship to pressurize the... Oh, excuse me. To occupy the, well, fill the ship with oxygen. God, there's so this is why I love survival. Like, I'm thinking ahead. Like, how am I gonna do this? I think I want to shape the funnels first before actually working. I don't know. But yeah, because I do try to do 5,000 steel plates a day, I play Space Engineers. I'm probably also going to work on the Yamato on the side, just so I have the steel plates down, just for my own. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? again, you can tell I have a lot of experience, right? I digress. I need to get a life. I.e., I need a girlfriend. Anyhow, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Bye. Ugh. God, that's so menacing.
Is there something wrong with me?
Reinforcements on.
Actually, don't answer that. I'll just say ready for action.
Upgrade in progress.
You've let unidentified...
No! What the fuck?! This is my own planet!